Before we get started, if you'd like to support me and LT, we do have a Patreon at patreon.com/OSRS Trihards. We also have a way to support us via a one-time donation called Buy Me a Coffee. Visit buymeacoffee.com/Trihards. It's a fast, easy way to throw us a couple bucks if you like what you're hearing. Links are in the description of each episode. Thanks!
Thank you so much to our BIHARD Patreon supporters, JayySlay, Sallamander, Awaik, Obeast, VsTheHighway, Mountain Dewsgood, Budlight, Mike, Mythycle, OG Scuba, Tom, Blazer, Shayne, Seers, Tessa, Khoya, and Denarune.
And a massive shout out to our TRIHARD Patreons, Jock, Graham, Benjamin, Huge Baby, Corrid, Mythycle, and WildBillCote. A special thank you to Napn, CursedNibz, and Red Riot, our VIP Patreons. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Hey guys, I'm Rob, aka Dream to Die.
I'm Arthur, aka LT Potato.
We're the Trihards.
And welcome to episode 43 of your favorite old school podcast.
Well, welcome back, guys, to episode 43 of OSRS Trihards. After the week break, LT, how are you feeling?
Did you miss us? I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
anxious. I'm nervous. I'm sweating.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I don't
All
know. Yeah, well, Fazani's, that's a whole different topic. But
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It feels weird taking the week off because so much stuff has built up. A lot of new updates, shit to talk about, life updates.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's like, I don't know. I feel like the podcast is a good way for us to like clear the week of everything that's happened and start again, the next week. And we skipped that week, so we just had some IRL things to do. But yeah, definitely strange. We had a lot going on, didn't we?
Yep. Same. Yeah, both IRL and in game, of course. School. Yes. I had my household goods delivered, so that was huge. But
yes.
Even though I felt weird having the week off, I think I had time to think about it, and it totally makes sense for us to take that week of a break because last Saturday when we were supposed to normally record, we had a clan event. And I think having a clan event, something that brings a lot of members of the community together, is a fantastic way for us to decompress and not feel so like it's a job kind of. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so LT and I have decided that we're going to do clan events for 50 weeks out of the year and just do 2 podcasts a year from here on out. I'm just playing. Can you imagine?
No.
Oh, God. No, but yeah. No, I agree completely. So
it was good. Did you at least have fun on that chambers? I had a good time.
Yeah, I had a good time, and I got an Elder Maul.
It's honestly depressing. It's so depressing. I don't even want to dig into it, but I feel like I'm with you though. I just can't imagine that.
Dude, the reason why it's kind of depressing, Elder Maul is kind of cool to get, but I have 2 of them already, so that was the 3rd Elder Maul on Dream Name. I don't have any T-bows. I don't have any ancestral pieces besides 1 hat. I don't have a Twisted Buckler. I don't have Dragon Claws, Dragon Iron Cross, but I literally, it's such a weird collection log. So, yeah, a little depressing.
It just goes to show, how diverse people's collection logs are, and we'll get into that with, the kind of luck that some of our clan members have had this week, but... Yeah,
yes.
just looking at Rob's Chambers collection log and mine, it's a world of difference, and you just don't know what yours is going to look like when you start that grind. So,
yeah. Well, I want to give the disclaimer to everybody listening that you might hear some fireworks going off in the background. It's probably because it's 4th of July, pretty much tonight at midnight, right?
Yeah.
Is that when it's celebrated?
I mean, yeah, because people are going to have work off Monday, school. It seems like Monday's going to be a holiday, it being the 5th, but that's...
Yeah.
I think some employers are giving people the day off, but yeah, I mean, I used to live in a military neighborhood, so this would be huge, fireworks popping off till 2 a.m. You can call, but the cops won't do anything about it. It is what it is.
Right.
So... yeah, people like to celebrate. I don't think my mic's going to pick it up because I have a nice dynamic mic. But
yeah, mine picks up literally everything under the sun. So, and my door is kind of like ajar for some reason. It's not closing all the way. It's not sealed, I guess. So there's some cicadas and fans blowing and fireworks going off, so I'm gonna have to reduce the noise behind me post production. But yeah,
right.
Just a heads up, I probably can't reduce some of those fireworks, so you might hear them.
So we'll start a GoFundMe for Rob to get some insulation and a better door. Speaking of shitty sponsors, can you believe that Red Bull did not want to sponsor us?
Yeah, guys, I went out and I reached out to Red Bull, their gaming division, and asked them to sponsor us. Such a far shot, dude. But they denied us. They said, hell no. No, they said something like they're not doing gaming sponsors right now, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But
Just
can't believe it, dude. I hate that drink
excuse.
Anyways. I'm just kidding.
No.
I actually really like Red Bulls.
I don't like them. Yeah, you actually do love Red Bulls, because when I was over at your place, you guys had a bunch of them. I've never been a fan. I feel like I was always a Monster guy. I fell in love with like the no-calorie Monster energy drinks back when I used to.
Yeah, we have a bunch of those, actually.
Yeah, to me, those are good. I don't know, but yeah, freaking Red Bull. Well, they're missing out, dude. They're missing out on an amazing podcast. Yeah,
missing out on two extreme gamers, too. You know?
Yeah, we're
crazy.
We are extreme gamers. Well, one of us is, or neither of us are.
Neither of us are.
But yeah,
crazy stuff, dude.
Jam-packed episode. Disclosure: we're probably not going to touch on everything. We're surely going to miss something. We want to get through all the viewer letters from Tutorial Island. I think we have 4 or 5 of them. They're lengthy. We have weekly updates from this week and last week, and we have the big potatoes like equipment rebalance, new Arceus spellbook, hard mode, nightmare. So there's a lot. Basically,
we're jamming 2 weeks worth of information and podcasts into 1 week's podcast.
Yeah.
So.
And we have a lot, and because it's 2 weeks long, we have a lot of community stuff to shout out, like IRL stuff that people have been experiencing, and in-game achievements, because I think those are all worthy things to talk about.
So we might kind of be on rapid fire a little bit, but let's go ahead and jump into it, yeah?
Yeah.
First thing, LT, what are you drinking tonight?
Same as always, vodka ginger. I've come to the realization I would love to be this like fancy connoisseur of like, oh, I'm drinking beer, craft beer. Now I'm drinking like this new whiskey. No, it's literally the same Russian vodka with the same ginger ale. So
nice.
It's very good though.
Very nice. I'm drinking a Mike's Harder Mango.
8%.
Pretty good.
You sound like you're like at a frat party. You're 19 years old. You know you snuck out of the house. You bought some Mike's Harder.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. It's good. It's good. You know, I'm not trying to go crazy, but it's pretty tasty. So I'm happy.
All right, good.
All matters.
And real quick, what are you doing in game?
I actually just unlocked upper level Motherlode Mine, so I am clicking and looking back every now and then and clicking again.
All right, congratulations. Your hardcore is just like through the roof, dude.
It's going well. It's going well, and I'll get to some of my achievements that I've gotten a little bit, but it's going very well, dude.
Yeah, I'm also mining. Obviously, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the dark crab thing is not really a thing anymore. Sorry to those fans.
Not yet. We might come back.
Possibly come. Yeah. I'm at 98, mining, so just trying to wrap this up.
Yep.
So the fun little community thing we have to mention is where did you get? Yeah.
Yeah. Let me give a disclaimer first that we're doing a lot of disclaimers.
Yeah. Episode title disclaimer.
Let's do it. No, but I watched a video and I want to give credit to Hanani.
Sure.
She made a YouTube video, and she's a content creator for RuneScape, apparently pretty popular. She made a video of a everyone account where basically there's an account, and she actually gave the username and password on the Discord. Anybody can log into it at any time and do whatever they want with it. They can liquidate the bank, they can change the name, they can give it bonds, membership, they can train Hunter or Slayer, whatever they want to do. And then they can log off and leave it to the next person. And it actually got a fire cape. So that was one of the big achievements, is like that account got a fire cape, which was pretty cool. I think we should do the same thing. I'm going to steal the idea, me and LTR. But on a kind of a smaller scale, like there's not thousands of people trying to log in at all times, but our clan. So we've come to the decision, and it's actually already made. But
it is live, guys, and it's like my
live.
old flight chief used to say: "Rip off and duplicate." If there's a good idea out there, rip it off, duplicate it. I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's ready.
So the email guys, you can log in anytime. I mean, obviously not when somebody else is logged in. You can try, but username guys is OSRS Trihards Clan at gmail.com. OSRS Trihards Clan at gmail.com. The password is OSRS Trihards. No spaces, nothing like that.
Super
OSRS
simple.
Trihards.
So literally right now, as you're listening to this, you can log in to our community RuneScape account. I think it's good. So right now, at time of recording, it is into.
It's got some shrimp.
Wait,
in its inventory.
Wait, did you make the actual? Is it a male or female character?
Is male, I think.
You made it. Why did you make the decision for the rest of us?
Dude, because that was my turn to make the decisions, dude.
Okay, all right, okay, fair enough. Okay, all right.
Yeah, y'all can change it. You can change it. Honestly, like with this account, you can do whatever you want. You can
makeover mage, baby.
You can make over mage. You can change the haircuts. You can honestly just take all the money off of it. I don't really care. Just do whatever you want. You can put a T-bow on it if you want to, but somebody else might take it away. I don't know.
Oh, no one's got. Dude, the T-bow is like what, 250K right now. It's it's basically garbage. I'm just kidding.
For real though, it's so cheap now. But yeah. So have fun, guys. And I'm gonna mention again the username and password near the end of the episode just to reinforce that. And we're gonna
the
put
actual
it in the Discord as well.
The username of the account is kind of a little funny meme. So again, you can change the name if you want, but we've just automatically decided to create a little funny meme out of it. We won't tell you what it is. Log in, see for yourself.
Yep. Next on the itinerary is the weekly updates here. So we have a bunch, and we again are going to be kind of on rapid fire when it comes to these. So let's start with the first one. Not too much. Basically just some client features, clans, and more. That's the title.
All right. This one is easy. Okay, so
Steam
client, Jagex. This is kind of out of the blue. We weren't aware they were working on this. We always kind of knew they wanted to kind of branch off from RuneLite. I think it's cool. It's off the Steam client. There were some bugs. Hopefully more plugin features are introduced, but for now, I don't know. They have things like ground markers and shit. I really don't know because I don't play the Steam
ground markers.
client.
They have like HP bars and a lot of different stuff like that. A lot of stuff that you're already used to because you probably use RuneLite.
Fishing spot indicators.
Yep, they have the raid layouts too. Now, the only really good thing I see about this, because I use RuneLite, right? It already has all these features. This isn't really that big of a deal to me, but when it comes to this, guys, Jagex has a lot of backend code that it has access to. Like when it comes to Chambers of Xeric, RuneLite just kind of guesses at the room, right? Jagex, with their client updates, they talked about this on the modcast, but they have access to that information and they can give you accurate layouts of the scale or the layouts of the raid every single time. So things like that you don't really think about, it might be pretty cool. I'm excited to see what else it has.
I think for a change of pace, that's nice. Like, I know the only people who truly care about like the exact, no kidding, layout are speedrunners, people who are going for actual world records, because they want to know what that unknown puzzle room is. They need to know what that is beforehand. Guys like us, we don't give a shit. But it's an interesting point. It's kind of cool that RuneLite is guessing and they're actually telling us. But it has a high refresh rate, so if your monitor has the capability for like 144, 160, 240, whatever hertz, then the Steam client apparently goes up to 160 FPS. Makes for a smooth animation. Personally, I've never thought OSRS was clunky. Call me crazy. I think it's just fine, but yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's really nice. I just have a couple things. We're going to be rapid fire here. So, speaking of raids, so thralls actually give points for damage when used within the Chambers of Xeric now. Very cool. Very nice.
Okay, good.
Theater blood modes. So a few changes within TOB. Just some bugs. some transitions with the Nilo room when it comes to the crabs. Honestly, I haven't read this yet, and I don't see much when it comes to that. It's kind of, let's just skip over this, yeah?
Yeah, we'll skip over this stuff.
I know one was like the insulated boots actually work when it comes to the lightning on Verzik.
I
P3?
thought people were trolling.
P2?
No, it was like always a real thing.
Yeah, so it actually didn't work for a while, so they got that going again.
I think for hard mode, yeah. Not like, who the hell's bringing insulated boots into Theater of Blood?
Right. Yeah, so clans, we can now have broadcasted messages, and this is awesome. It's so huge. I really like it. You can have messages broadcasted whenever somebody joins the clan, leaves the clan, completes quests, which we actually turned off just because it was a little spammy. Reach milestone skill levels, which is always nice to see. Obtain any pets, or obtain any valuable loot. And what did you set it as, LT?
Well, it was originally 1 mil, which I think is a fine call. Just to incorporate a few more things, perhaps. I moved it back to 800,000 GP.
Okay. Nice.
So it's really cool. I mean, this came out last week. In the past week, we've had, so every day it's just Zenyte shards. Multiple pets have come through our clan. That's a whole different topic. It almost seemed like last week was just crazy with pets. Expensive loot. It's pretty cool to know that, like, you don't have to sit there and say, holy shit, I got this Elysian Spirit Shield. It just pops up, and anyone who's logged in just sees it. It's wonderful.
Yeah, and it shows like the value of it and stuff. It's pretty cool.
It does, yeah. And then, really cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, we disabled the quest. The very first notification that I personally saw was Stoic on his new Iron Man. Complete sheep shear. Like, I mean, as basic as it gets.
So just because we're on this topic, but I'll go and give a spoiler of something that happened this past week. But whenever that came out, the day of, we were like, oh, because it said pets would be notified. But in the clan settings, you didn't have the option for pets. It was just like loot notifications. So we're like, oh, okay, I guess it's going to work. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Right.
And that day, I think not too long after that, I got the golem pet, and it broadcasted it to everybody, and it was huge.
Yeah, that was freaking awesome, dude.
The mining pet at level 70 or 71 mining on the hardcore.
That's so lucky.
So I dyed it red. It looks awesome. So, yeah.
Yeah, obviously, like, to get any scaling pet before 99 is a huge blessing. So very lucky indeed. I got mine. I got mine like 90, I think. So
nice. I still don't have one on Dream Name, and he's 88. Yeah. So
all right. So clan stuff. That's all fun and dandy. What else is major as far as the Steam client? Whatever. I mean, honestly, so few people play the Steam client. I know when the client came out, what I did was I went into like the settings within Steam and I told it to open up RuneLite and not the actual OSRS like vanilla client. And so I was kind of like cheating my way through it. I was giving Jagex I guess like the viewer count, so to speak, of me going through Steam, but I was actually just opening up RuneLite. So, but I have since stopped doing that because muscle memory and
Yeah. I've never used it.
I mean, listen, okay, about a month ago, we were doing Theater of Blood, and in TOB, you want to gear up really quickly and all that fun. Once you do any end game, PVM, you want to gear up fast. So Kev, shout out to Kev, introduced me to a plugin called Bank Tag Layouts. I have always seen it on people's streams and YouTube videos. I was always very intimidated to like actually learn how to use the plugin. Literal life changer. I cannot explain to you. One of my the things I'm shit at is gearing up. I'm not a bank stander, but I'm terrible at like moving on from one activity to another, and I'm always fucking around with what I have to bring. This is an actual game changer as far as gearing up for anything. From doing an elite, if I get an elite clue right now, within 60 seconds, I'm ready to go do it. So if you've ever been jealous at like those guys who are so fast at doing shit, they're either A, really good at like identifying what they have to grab and they grab it fast, or B, they're using the plugin and it's flawless.
Nice. I still need to get that.
This is all to say the Steam client doesn't have bank tag layouts, so I'm not going to use it.
Nice. Let's move on to the wilderness changes here. This is pretty
aggressive,
contentious topic. Yeah. So basically, Jagex announced that they're going to make some major wilderness changes. And honestly, guys, I'm going to kind of breeze over this because if you really want some in-depth discussion and analyzing from some really heavy PKers who know the wilderness like the back of their hand, there's a lot of videos out there. I think Abyss has one. Bodhi has one. Some other people have them as well. So go check those out. But basically, and I'm just going to kind of give a brief overview again, but Singles Plus throughout the entire wilderness, besides the multi-zones, this will still be there. But Singles Plus, which means you're not going to be able to box like a Hobgoblin anymore. Brew down, box it to try to get out of somebody, a fight. Because they'll just tag you off the monster because it's Singles Plus now. It's kind of like the Rev Caves, actually exactly like that. But they do have some cool things in there, though, that I agree with, like the skull tricking. So they said that they're going to figure out a way to investigate the possibility, I guess I should say, of additional menu options. So right now, if you're an Iron Man and you're smart, when you go to the wilderness, you're going to turn your player attack options to hidden and just not attack back if somebody's attacking you and just get out of there. That way you can't skull.
Any account, not just Iron Man, in general, if you're not
PKing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So what they're going to do is they're going to hopefully add a menu option that is disable attacks that would result in getting skulled. So literally you could click on somebody if it would get you skulled. You can only click on them if it doesn't skull you, which would prevent you from getting skulled and allow you to attack back. So kind of nice. Really nice, actually.
I know that I'm slowly opening myself up to the idea, because we need to be open-minded when it comes to stuff, especially in this game. I was always put off by the idea of, oh no, why would I ever attack this dude back? No, my job is very simple. Get to 30 wilderness, click on my royal seed pod. It's a very simple job. Execute that every single time the same way. But right. The idea of attacking a guy back, dare I say, could be fun. Could be fun dealing damage. And as a matter of fact, I've seen dudes on Behemoth, they attack back and they fucking kill the PKer. And
yeah, I mean, that's a big thing about it, I think, is when you attack back, they have to eat food, so they're doing less DPS on you.
Exactly. It's fun. I mean,
yeah,
it's different. It's a new kind of, it's not something you would expect to do. You could have fun doing it. So I kind of like the idea that it could now be possible. Before, we have to be very careful to the point where attack options hidden, run, teleport out. Don't even think about spending more time in there around those guys than you need to.
Yep.
Because that's how I got skull tricked. You know, it's
you lost a lot.
I didn't use my brain, but I didn't follow the protocol that we're supposed to follow, and this shit happens every single day. So it would be amazing for us, for our just for fun, to be able to do it safely.
Yep, agreed. They have some luring things where they're just changing some safe areas around banks, making them larger so people don't get lured as easily. Some other stuff as well, like the combat area tricks. So honestly, it's just watch those videos that Bodhi and Abyss have on it, and they go really in depth into it. But yeah, there's been a lot of nasty feedback when it comes to this for Jagex, and we're going to see how it all plays out. They're also going to, just real quick, add a Revenant boss, I guess to try to revitalize Revenants. And it's going to, when you kill it, roll 3 drops on the Dragon Revenant loot table. And they also wanted to buff Revs in general, so that should be kind of nice.
That's pretty cool. I think, right now Rev Caves are so dead. I could be biased. I'm speaking as someone with 2.2k total. There's not a whole lot of 2.2k PKers. I can go there as an Iron Man with the sole objective of hunting bracelets of ether and general loot. So everyone's going to kind of have their own story when it comes to why they're at the Rev Caves, but maybe with this update, it might rejuvenate why you're in there. Yep. And with this whole Woldy rework, if this was a Chambers or Tob rework, Rob and I would have more to say about this. We're not going to pretend to have the know-how. Yeah. So
we have very limited knowledge when it comes to wilderness. We know, I mean, I know a decent amount, but there's a lot to it, right? So
yeah, and there's no trying to fake it. Like, you have to really live and breathe this stuff to truly understand what's even going on, and then just have a general. I don't really have a general interest for this, so that's why the lack of knowledge will kind of be pretty obvious.
Yep. One last thing here that I'm going to talk about, at least. Loot keys. So whenever you kill somebody in the wilderness, instead of getting their full inventory and having to drop brews and restores and stuff to pick up their loot, you can, I believe, pay 5 mil and have the ability to toggle on either they drop a loot key that has a lot of their stuff on there, or it's normal.
I love this.
Yeah, it's nice. It's gonna save a lot of inventory spaces and like no looting bag anymore, things like that. And I think also they have the option to, in that loot key, you can toggle like the limit. So anything under 10k, it just disappears. Anything over 10k, you'll keep in the loot key, something like that.
We're talking about such intricate little coding and menu options here. I mean, from the anti-skull tricking, it would be impressive given, the limitations that we know Jagex has for them to implement this stuff, because I think we're all aware of, spaghetti code and all that. So it all seems very complicated. I'm sure it's going to be months of debugging for them, but that's the job and that's what they signed up for. But if anyone is like me, and Rob, did you used to watch Deadman?
A little bit, not too much.
I started playing in 2018. Deadman mode has been coming out since I want to say 2014, for years. I would just watch YouTube videos. I didn't even play RuneScape back then. I was just a guy in college, in the military, not playing, watching Torvesta, watching Bodhi, watching, I think Mika is another, those real serious dudes. And it's so entertaining. It's almost like watching Trailblazer. You literally don't even have to play Trailblazer or any league. Watch YouTube videos. You're going to get a kick out of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very exciting to see the fast progression. So when they mentioned loot keys, I got flashbacks to Deadman, because it was always interesting to see people trade them in and see, hey, they I guess killed someone for 50 mil of loot. So I'm a huge fan, and I think it kind of translates to Iron Man too. They want to make it so that Iron Men, when they kill a normie in the wilderness, we can have the option to where there is no key, the key gets deleted, or
I saw, which was really cool, was just all their stuff drops on the ground but nobody can pick it up. You have to watch it despawn.
Exactly. And Rob and I, back in our heyday, we had a hell of a time. I mean, those were the golden days there. It was right before Trailblazer time, when the Rev Caves were the OG Rev Caves, and us and the boys, we would go out there and we would literally become PKers as Iron Man. We would take over Rev Cave world and then subsequently kill Revs for good loot.
Yep. A lot of fun.
A lot of fun. We PK'd AGSs, EGSs, heavy ballistas, and all that fun stuff. So
yeah. That's kind of all I wanted to talk about when it comes to wilderness. There is some more stuff. Real quick, I guess this is pretty prevalent, but instead of the 27% nerf to the defensive stats of Black D'Hide, it's going to be a 22%, so there's a 5% difference. Nice. Not nerfed as heavily, still nerfed. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about. I already talked about the boss as well. So, yeah. Let's move on to the meaty stuff here, the one that we've actually done a lot of testing with, which is Fazani's Nightmare.
Yes. Wait, hold on. Step back. Can we do Kingdom Divided first, please?
Yeah, quest.
Yeah, linearly, we did that first, right? First of all, can we just give a big shout out to OG Scuba?
Yeah.
OG Scuba.
Savior.
Wait, did we talk about this 2 weeks ago, or no? Am I crazy? I can't remember. I legit can't remember. Hold on.
All right, let's briefly go over it again.
Hold on. 16 June. When did we... Oh, we did. We did talk about this last episode.
All right, well, hey, we can shout him out again. Shout out to OG Scuba.
Shout out to OG Scuba. The only
helping us.
The only person in the clan who showed up to day one of questing. Okay. I wasn't sure.
Awesome.
But we're gonna keep this in, obviously. But ever since the new spellbook came out, for the past 2 weeks, we've been learning about it, right? What thralls do we use? When do we use them? How often do we use them? All that fun stuff. So a lot of cool info has come out. I recommend anyone who's able to do a Kingdom Divided to definitely complete it.
Yep.
It only takes like an hour with the quest guide. And it kind of opens up a lot of like extra DPS possibilities with these thralls. I've really enjoyed using it at Phazani's Nightmare.
Yeah, agreed. Now, Phazani's Nightmare. Basically, Nightmare hard mode. It came out not too long ago. LT and I both struggled a little bit for the first kills. I got it down. LT has it down. What's your KC now?
Rob,
something?
the fact that God damn it. All right. Rob is portraying a very beautiful picture, and it's really not that pretty. I may have it down, but holy shit, it took me 28 attempts to get my first kill.
Jesus.
28. Yeah, I know. Jesus. Yeah, it's an under. Rob, it's insane. I spent 1.6 million GP from the death coffer. It's almost like as if I'm learning the Wook's Walk at Vorkath, and I'm learning Zora at the same time. It just goes to show, guys, how wide of a range we have in PVM. Player A takes 12 attempts for his fire cape. Player B gets it on the second try. Player A, 60 Inferno attempts. Player B, 10 Inferno attempts. Rob over here is a goddamn gamer. And on his third or fourth, he got it. And it took me 28. Literally 6 hours. I had a raging headache. I was sweating my ass off. Spent all day.
Third KC, I got it, but it was the first one I got kind of far. I died. Second one, I got to the very last phase, and I didn't know how to out DPS it. I thought you had to kill the guys still coming through, which you don't know what I'm talking about if you've never done this before. But I asked LT for some advice. He told me what to do. Went to the third KC, got it, killed it, got it, killed it.
I gotta say, guys, I have not. I've been dreaming it. It sounds so lame, but like I've been thinking about. Okay, Nightmare before hard mode was very, you either love it or you hate it. And I don't know about you guys, but like the people I talk to, sleeper content. And again, I don't know if it's perception, the fact that it only came out in 2020 or what. Nightmare is just a very...
it's mundane.
It's hard to wrap your head around. If you're a normie... Sure, the thrill of a horror morb, I get it, but like to all my iron friends that I've spoken with for the past year, it's hard. It's hard just to even think about starting the grind because it is it's a full-time job, year-long grind to finish it. It's like doing Corporal Beast, except worse. I think it takes like 6,000 nightmares in a team to complete the boss log. So couple that with it being new, super... Not to mention Blood Fury, Bruise, Restores. You're constantly taking damage. Huge pain in the ass. The only way I ever even imagined myself doing regular Nightmare was with a team of like maxed, equipment, blah, blah, blah. When they announced hard mode and they announced the fact that times would be half, I was in love with that idea. And come to find out, hard mode Nightmare doesn't even deal damage to you if you pray correctly. It's literally a test of skill for 12 minutes. That's what makes everyone good at the game. If you're the best of the game, you are really good at being perfect for longer than you have higher stamina than everyone else. So like for the Jad fight, for your first fire cape, you have to be on top of your shit for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, you have to get every prayer right, tag the healers, DPS jet. This is a difficult version of that, but for 9 to 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Essentially, you cannot make a single... If you make a single mistake, it really kind of sets you back. And things like a Sanguinesti staff and a Blood Fury help you. If you don't have those, good luck, But that's why I've kind of became in love with it because it's making me a freaking really good at the game, you know?
Yeah.
It's good muscle.
Definitely, it's a lot of mechanics. It's a lot of different things you got to pay attention to. You can't look away. Not at all.
I'm like so fucking proud of you for getting on your third try, because you don't even play your main account, dude. Your muscle memory for the past 6 months or 4 months has been a med-level account.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, like I got on to do the quest. I get on to try the new content on Dream Name all the time, and then I move back to the hardcore so I can do that content again on the hardcore, but I'm safe. So like for example, Kingdom Divided, I ate a lot of food on the first boss. Didn't really know how to do it on the hardcore. Easy peasy. Didn't eat a single piece of food. Didn't take any damage pretty much. It was really simple. So, but let's talk about some of the rewards that Phasani's gives you. So you can get a parasitic egg, which is basically the metamorphic dust for the nightmare pet. You can also get how do you pronounce it? Sleepy tablet? Sleppy?
Yeah, the city is called Slep, so I think Sleepy
Sleppy.
Tablet I think is fine, yeah.
Sleepy tablet, which is huge.
Huge. Oh my goodness gracious. I would love to. By the way, I'm at 56 Phasani Nightmare KC. I have lived and breathed this for the past 3 days. Like,
wow, you're 56. Jeez.
Like, sorry. I mean, luckily, like, knock on wood, I'm good on my schoolwork. But like, Jesus, dude, I've been sitting at this stuff. My goal is to get I want every boss logged on the high scores, and the only one I'm missing, and this is fine, is hard mode Tob at this point in time. So,
yeah.
Sorry, totally derailed. But yes, okay, guys, this teleport is massive. Another big issue with Nightmare is getting there. It's getting there. You die to get your stuff back. It's a whole process, right? It's a huge trek. You have a couple options. You could do Ectophile. You could take the rowboat. You can pay the 1 mil to unlock unlimited teleport. Trips with the rowboat. You could do the teleport to the Theater of Blood area and then have a long run there. It's a huge pain in the ass. So it's kind of fitting that hard mode Nightmare gives you a kind of a rare, uncommon 1 in 100-ish chance of an add-on to your Dragon's Medallion. And it actually puts you in a very convenient location. Like, super convenient.
Yeah.
So we're all
super
looking
nice.
forward. If you're into Nightmare and if you're hard mode ready, then this is definitely something that you would want to try to achieve.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm 15 KC. Not too high, but
no, it's fantastic. Your ability to like learn new stuff is a lot higher than I think most people.
Well, let's see if I can get Inferno. Maybe if I get a T-bow instead of 4th Outer Mall, then I'll do Inferno, actually.
Dude, I gotta say, the amount of work that I put in, like, my body, my mind is working overtime when I do Phasani's. It's to the point where it's not, like, when I do the Inferno is easier. I know it's a controversial topic, but the Inferno is literally you solve a puzzle for 10 seconds, guys. It's a 10-second solve, and then you're free. The wave is done. Hard mode Nightmare is 12 minutes of sweating, so it kind of helps put things into perspective. It's can you be mistakeless for 12 minutes? And
Speaking of sweating, dude, it's fucking hot as shit right here.
Yeah, what is going on with you? Why is it?
Dude, it's so hot in this house.
Are you in Canada right now?
Dude, I don't know. It's funny that he said that. No, I'm not in Portland or anything.
Is your fan off?
Yeah, it's off, and if I turn it on, the mic will pick it up, so...
Do you want to get up right now in front of all of our guests and turn it on? Because
No.
guys, I'm watching a drip of sweat go. He's doing the waving action right now. Go on, go ahead, turn it on.
No, it's fine. It's fine. My mic will pick it up, and it'll be all... It'll make editing way worse, so...
All right, drink your drink, man. Come on.
I just put my drink's alcohol, though. It's going to make me even more...
It makes you dehydrated. Keep drinking alcohol. It makes everything better.
All right. Let's talk about the Bofa. The Bofa.
The Bofa. Do you love that name or do you love that name?
It's pretty cool.
I got so bad with that 2 days ago. Oh my god.
All right, so Bofa is pretty sick. It's a in between T-bow and the blowpipe.
Hold on. As a fellow T-bow owner, I take offense to that. Guys, the twisted bow is literally useless against low magic level NPCs.
Right.
It is.
I'm talking about overall.
Yeah. All right, because people don't know the twisted bow. Literally, look at the wiki page, guys.
Right.
The scales depending on the thing's magic level, not magic defense, magic level. Simple as that. So the bow of Fardenchen is pretty much that's
beautiful, dude.
It is a better version of a crystal bow. So if you've ever wielded a crystal bow and thought to yourself, "Shit, this thing sucks." Guess what? There's two things that are cooler for you. Number one, the actual crystal bow has gotten some buffs, I think, in range strength. Mm-hmm. Range strength equals max hit, so that's a good thing. Mm-hmm. This new bow has higher accuracy, higher range strength, and it slaps. In addition, if you put on full crystal armor, very expensive, so I suggest getting your own crystal armor seats, it makes it even better.
Nice.
Even better. So much that when this whole change was announced, all the sweaty nerds in the PVM clans, I'm talking about Oblivion and Solitary PVM, where pretty much you have to apply to get in, they sat out and tried to find methods of how to use this 4-tick crossbows, twisted bow. They're all 5 ticks. So a 4-tick weapon is already 25%, better, faster than the alternative. So new methods have to be developed. So dudes have already gone into Bandos, Zami, Sarah, Kriara, all those things to try to figure out ways to the Inferno as well. So if you're interested in what this new bow has to offer, get connected with Discords and YouTube videos and Twitch streams. You will see this bow being, as a matter of fact, PKing as well. Holy shit.
Dude, I've seen the videos.
Oh my god.
Insane.
Oh my god.
46.
Yeah. Now, obviously, these are very rich PKers who literally went out and they bought the seed. So the gauntlet will now drop a let me see if I get this right. Enhanced Crystal Weapon Seed. Yes. Right. Enhanced Crystal Weapon Seed. Right now it's going for 130 mil plus. It's very expensive. It's tied. It's going to be tied to the Blade of Seldor and the bow price. Mm-hmm. They had to go acquire it. They had to acquire the shards. But yeah, it slaps. 40s plus in PvP.
Slaps, dude. Slaps for sure.
Slap City.
Yeah, and honestly, it's going to be difficult to get on the hardcore, but I think I'm going to run a ton of just regular Gauntlet and just try to get it from the 1 and 2K.
I would...
It's pretty safe, right? I'll do one Corrupted to get the cape and the Metamorphosis and the rest.
Yep. Just talking out loud.
If I get that far.
The fact that you just said that, if I were planning your account, just off the top of my head, regular Gauntlet, I don't trust myself to do Corrupted. And you're a fucking gamer, but... As much of a gamer as you are, Corrupted is so volatile. That's why
I'm gonna one and done it, dude. I'm gonna practice a bunch on Dream Name. Just do one, get the cape, never do it again. Yeah. Run regular, and I will hopefully not die or DC.
I'm thinking regular. If you get comfy, then just do the normal setup. If you want to just take the extra step, tier 2 armor. Yeah. Not sure if it's worth, but yeah.
Honestly, I could easily get it though and just secure every single kill with it.
Yeah, I know the folks I've been talking to, the meme is if you're an iron or even a normie, because I don't know, I'm a believer in normies doing iron stuff to become rich and famous. Mm-hmm. The Gauntlet is just superior content right now. It is. I don't know. It's so much GP per hour. If you can get good at it, it's just an all-encompassing thing. Obviously the corrupted version is the preferred one. I wouldn't really spend too much time in regular. Mm-hmm. But from making you better at the game to pathing to mechanics, obviously have base 90s, rigor and augury before this. Don't really bother with it beforehand.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It is a challenge. And shout out to the people in our clan who have acquired 1, 10, 50 KC in regular and corrupted, because with the help of Discord and your progress pictures, we see your progression, and I was there. Rob was there. So super proud of you guys. It's truly like the last time I sweat this much in the game before this hard mode nightmare was when I was learning Corrupted, and it's a lot of fun, but it also provides so much anxiety and relief when you get a kill.
Yeah, Corrupted was one of those that I think I died like 20 times or so before I got my first KC.
Yeah.
A long time.
It takes a long time. Very long time. And it's also like, it's not even just killing the boss. It's learning the prep. It's actually like how much, it's almost like, well, dare I say dungeoneering, but how many shards do I need? Where do I go to kill this thing? And learning the non-PVM stuff.
Right. So let's talk about a huge change is the blowpipe nerf that happened. It's officially nerfed. That's pretty much it though.
Yeah.
Everybody's we've talked about it so many times, so we don't have to talk about it too much, but
yeah.
It's done. It's done.
So two quick things. One of the concerns was, I know for Iron Men, a lot of Iron Men use the blowpipe to do their Shaman KC to get a Dragon Warhammer. That should be okay. That's well and done now because the new Shazian armor is actually now range-based. So before, you would go to the Shazian combat ring, you would kill them, and you would obtain Shazian armor. Now it's has range accuracy, so it's kind of meant to be used with the blowpipe. So Shamans, good to go. Yep. 2 thumbs up. The other...
Guess what task I have right now?
Shamans.
Yep.
Solo chambers?
So I've been using it, dude. I've been using... Yeah, right. I've been using the actual full Shazian...
Do you have the hard diary done?
Yep.
Nice. Look at you, man.
Yep. So I got the Slayer helm, imbued, whatever, with the Shazian helm. So I'm wearing the Slayer helm, the full Shazian. Besides that, and it's not too bad, dude. I might get a Dragon Warhammer soon. I hope.
See,
so,
there you
just
go.
Doing my tasks. So really, I'm not really going for it. Just every time I get a task, I'll knock it out.
And what's your main hand for shamans?
Sometimes MSBI with rune arrows.
Okay.
Sometimes just a rune crossbow with
Have you tried try the new crystal bow?
I should. I have one.
Yeah. I'd be curious to see your feedback because they upped either the accuracy or range strength.
It was the strength, but I don't know what it was before. Do you know?
Well, give it a shot. See if it's because it's the range too. It has like a 10 tile range. Maybe that's it's nicer. Nice. I don't know.
It's super nice at shamans actually because you don't want to get dragged and then they jump, but.
The other one was the Dawn and Dusk Grotesque Guardians. Pretty cool boss. I love the mechanics. Kind of annoying to kill for more than 10 or 50 kills. Right. The issue potentially was the orb skip. They have yet to do the quality of life update to where when you absorb those balls, they don't damage you. They're going to not damage. They currently do damage you, but they won't. According to one of our clan members, with adamant darts and the blowpipe, it's fine.
Yeah, as long as you're not trying to out DPS the actual orbs, the healing orbs.
Right.
So if you suck them up like normal, take some damage, kill them, it's not a big difference.
It'll be fine. The thing is, the boss drops you bruise and I think restores too. So
yeah, you don't take a lot of damage.
Grotesque Guardians are really fun if you can kind of get used to it.
I actually might start doing those soon because I'm 15k, 20k off 75.
Yeah, it's Slayer, cool too because I think it's the first Slayer monster, right? 75 Slayer
boss, yeah, I think Slayer, so. Yeah. Once I get that key, but
yeah.
All right, so Pole 75. All of those changes have been implemented. The recoloring of the blade, you can recolor the bow as well, right?
Once yeah. So this is kind of a contentious topic, but if you right now the way it is, if you pay 2,000 crystal shards for this new bow of Fardenhanen, again, available at the Gauntlet, then 2k shards give it unlimited charges, and once it's corrupted, then you can recolor it with those little just cosmetic
things.
And apparently they're all sold out. The actual shop.
I don't know if they are anymore, but they were first day release for sure, and a couple days after, I think.
I had to hop to a high-risk PvP world to buy it.
Did you?
Yeah, with and each one, and obviously you only buy one and only one. That's the black one. Duh. There's blue.
I like the purple. The purple.
Okay. Purple is probably
Blue's
the
cool.
number 2, but like yellow,
Blue,
blue, red is just the obvious color. That the Blade of
Yeah.
Seldor is already recolored too.
Green looks meh.
Green is the thing is you have to match it with your outfit, and honestly, black looks so clean with bandos and the Infernal Cape. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Dude, just get 7 different blades and have all the colors.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, anything else you want to talk about in regards to Phazani's Nightmare, the poll blog? It's not too much. We have a lot of emails to get to.
Oh, true. Okay, Phazani's Nightmare, be ready to sweat. We've had a few folks, low-level folks, do it. It is doable again.
Yep.
Gamer content. The amount of multitasking is ungodly. Like, if I were to put the multitasking and attention you need to defeat Jad and Phazan, Jad is like a level 3, Phazani's Nightmare level 8 to 9. Because I find myself, the prayers are swapped, I have husks on me, she's about to melee me, I have a 1-tick window, I've got mushrooms to walk around. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's insane. To the effect of the amount of a gamer that, and again, I've experienced everything in the game, so the amount of a gamer you have to be for Phazani's Nightmare is more than the Inferno, more than Theater of Blood. I can't speak for hard mode top. That's more of team coordination. So we're talking solo strats here.
Mm-hmm.
I would put it as if you can beat Phazani's right now, you should be able to beat anything in the game.
Nice.
Yeah, unpopular opinion, I'm sure, but that's my take.
All right, so let's move on to letters from Tutorial Island. I'll read the first one here from Adam. He says, "What's up, guys? Religious listener, first-time caller, emailer. A little bit of background. I'm an endgame Iron Man who quit about a year ago, though I still listen and fantasize about playing again. Between school, work, having a dog, and a girlfriend I live with, there's very little free time to play. But nonetheless, I restarted members a few days ago because the podcast makes me so nostalgic." Awesome. Question is, I'm a delivery driver for Amazon, approximately 300 packages, and 180 stops a day. I'm looking for something to AFK while I'm blasting around. Ideally, that I only have to look at once every minute or two maximum. One thought is Redwoods, but do you have any other extremely AFK ideas? Another question, particularly for the soon-to-be married Rob, me. How do you balance school, work, a future wife, and finding time to play RuneScape? I'm shocked that your fiance allows it with how busy you must be. Thanks so much for reading. Ironic name.
Well, first and foremost, Rob's girlfriend is a myth. She doesn't exist, and
You're right. I don't have a girlfriend. She's my fiance now. So, Adam, first off, if you can get a fish barrel, if you can get a fish barrel, you can go to Anglers and just AFK your butt off, dude.
Yeah.
You can also go to Karambwans, because it's one click on the fishing spot, and it's 4 minutes of AFK every single time. 4 minutes of AFK, you bank, go back, 4 minutes of AFK every single time with the fish barrel. If it's not the fish barrel, I'm guessing it's just halved, so 2. But, yeah, those are huge. Motherload Mine is pretty big. That's what I'm doing literally right now, so I don't have to focus too much on it.
Yeah, I never found Motherload Mine to be too AFK. I'm an Amethyst. I'm not sure. Well, he says he's an endgame Iron Man, so
yeah,
hands down, Amethyst, you should not be mining anything other than Amethyst past 92, which is the level required, because you're going to need hundreds of thousands of Amethyst darts. By the way, Amethyst darts are in the game now, so yeah, it's so AFK. From 96 to 99 mining, that's 100k Amethyst darts, which you will probably want to now have, because anything less than Amethyst is not that great with the new blowpipe.
Yep. And you said one thought is Redwoods. Yes, that's always a go-to AFK strat. You could do that.
Yeah.
You could sit, I mean, honestly, you said late game, so probably you don't want to sit at Ammonite Crabs or Nightmare Zone. But I would say, dude, just get a fish barrel whenever you're actually playing. Do a lot of Temporos, get a fish barrel, and just get 99 fishing, dude.
I have an idea.
You'll need it for Phazani's.
I have an idea for you to go to Prif and chop some magic trees. You kill 2 birds. Three birds. Number 1, 99 woodcutting. Number 2, passive, super passive crystal shards. Number 3, the beaver pet.
Nice. Good idea.
Yeah, redwoods is another good one. If you want to be even more AFK, chop the redwood in your farming guild patch. You don't get the +7 invisible mining woodcutting boost that you get in the woodcutting guild, but it's a lot. You're asking for pure AFK. So in order to bank your redwoods, it's literally, I think, 3 clicks. You click down the ladder. There's no competition because it's your redwood. So that's, I think, the more AFK.
Nice.
Yeah. Fishing, fishing, woodcutting, fletching, cooking, those kind of things.
Yeah. Okay, so here's how I manage my time. First of all, not super well anymore because of school. So it's just a whole nother added. So school started the past week where we skipped an episode. So this is like week 2. Before that, I didn't have school. So I would just be working full time, get home. Me and Madison are both INFJs, if you've ever taken the MBTI.
The Briars...
the MBTI...
the Myers-Briggs.
Personality.
The Myers-Briggs test, yes.
Personality test. So basically it means we're both introverted. So we both work with a lot of people. You know, we talk all day. We get home. We both kind of want to relax. She's about it. She wants to relax, sit on the couch, do her thing. I want to do my own thing. So we both kind of have an understood agreement to just relax. I just jump on RuneScape, just grind out whatever I'm grinding. And honestly, dude, like I watch a movie with her. I'll, if she's talking to me, I'll talk to her and just click or whatever. I'm not doing a lot of heavy things in old school. If I am, it's usually like on a weekend. So I'll be focusing real hard and do chambers, or I'll be doing TOB, something like that on a weekend or whenever she's asleep, because I want to give her my undivided attention whenever she's awake. Yeah, I mean, and then it's really just, I don't know how I have time, but now that school started, I've literally just been working, coming home, studying, taking quizzes, doing labs, and in the meantime, I'll be on RuneScape AFKing Karambwans or something with a fishing barrel, or doing exactly what I told you in the last question you had. So
it just as long as you have an idea of what your goals are, and you want to know, or just figure out what those go-to AFK things will be, and make a freaking bank. If you're on mobile, it's a little different, but even when you're behind the PC, like have a bank tab ready to go. You log in, you gear up in like 10 seconds. If you want to be productive, do a quick farm and birdhouse run, make some freaking easy money like that, and then boom, you're off to the races. Go AFK. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, and sometimes too, sometimes what I do is I will, before I go to bed, I'll do a birdhouse run, and I'll put 4 extra logs in my inventory, so I'll put 8 total. Mm-hmm. And then when I wake up, I'll do another birdhouse run, and then go to the bank and pull out another 4 logs, and then just log out and go do my thing, and then come back and I'll do another one when I get home. You know what I mean? Something like that. So you're just like knocking them out.
It sounds sweaty, but it's super smart, because little things like that do add up. I mean,
yeah,
I can sit here and it's insane how much money you can passively make, tens of millions of GP for just minutes every day. We're talking about birdhouse runs and farming contracts. So
yeah, do
things like that. As an endgame iron, you can never have too little of some of those seeds. But most important thing, be very careful as you're driving around as a delivery driver, and be obviously take precautions. So
yeah,
that goes.
Only do it at stops. Don't be driving and click anything. So. Yeah. LT, you want to read the next one?
Yep. So next email is from James, which is Jamesh in the clan. So he says, "Hello, gents. I'll cut straight to the chase. LT, you have mentioned how you have wanted the music room to be a hip hop happening place. After hearing the podcast for your dream of this place, I was inspired. I've listened to the pod almost every week since its inception. After some delineation, I stepped up and asked young Robert if I could join the clan. Being the stand-up act that he is, he obliged. Did I dive into the countless other mediums for which there was Discord discourse? No, sir. I recalled Arthur, the LT Potato, referencing the place one could listen to jams and also hang with fellow scapers, the music room. Alas, when I arrived at this place, I was alone to my own devices. Did I queue up multiple bangers and enjoy myself? Yes. Did I wish there were others as you had originally intended this space? Yes. Regardless, that's neither here nor there. Here is my only parcel of feedback. Can you make it so that the songs play through the playlist rather than repeating the song on cue? It seemed to repeat it if no one hit skip. Either way, Dream and LT, you guys have built an awesome community. Keep up the awesome pod and let the tunes flow freely. A weekly podcast of OSRS keeps my wheels moving. Cheers, boys. Jamesh8989.
Nice, Jamesh.
I mean, okay, so
is this crazy fast?
No, it's not. All right, so off the bat, here's the deal, dude. In order to put a music bot into Discord, we use HydraBot. They're all pretty much the same. I've played around with multiple. I've kicked HydraBot a few times from the Discord to like try to tinker around with it. It doesn't have too many options, and I missed the mark. My vision for the music room was a place where Rob was studying for a final. He likes lo-fi music. He goes in, he listens to lo-fi, he studies. The thing is, a lot of people who other people who enter the music room like to also chat, like on their microphone. And again, everyone's different. Maybe your mark, maybe your vision isn't what my vision was. My vision was so that people would not be talking to each other in the music room. So I think already we're kind of on different.
See, my vision's a little different.
See, exactly. We're all going to have a different vision. And the thing is, the bot kind of sucks because it's not very versatile. If I put in the same playlist, it's going to play it the exact same way. So it doesn't go on shuffle. And I'm a huge fan of shuffling my Spotify playlist. So the reason I don't go to the music room is because I would rather put on my own Spotify playlist and put it on shuffle and call it good. The HydraBot within our Discord is unfortunately not to my liking. The only time that we've ever used it is when like we're in a clan event, we put on some crunk rap and we all enjoy some crunk rap together while smoking and joking. We're all drunk and shit, you know?
Yeah, I pictured it kind of like what you just mentioned. You know, we're all just doing something, drunk raid, something like that. We have the music bot in there. We're just, whoever wants to listen to it can listen to it. Whoever wants to blast it can blast it because you can change depending on what you want to do. Whoever wants it as like a slight background can do that. And
you can also
all listening to the same thing. You know what I mean? All have the same mood going on.
You can also mute the bot. You can mute it so you don't even hear it when you're in there. You can also crank it or lower the volume. Discord is a very adjustable place. So.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you for, I guess, your feedback. I mean, obviously, it's an awesome community, and we hope that it keeps growing. So we're glad that you're a part of it, James.
All right, dude, I love this email, okay? You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Kyle.
God damn it, Kyle.
Kyle's back, dude.
Kyle.
Dude, he scared the shit out of both of us. Everybody.
He better be sorry that he missed a week.
Dude, okay, so we have some people that listen to the podcast in the clan, obviously. And, dude, they're all worried about you, Kyle. They were worried. They're like, dude, is he okay? Like, what's going on?
Sick.
There were a lot of people that were like, dude, y'all should, like, email him back. Like, and we're about to.
Kyle, we've actually received more feedback than you might imagine. So
so he says, hey, boys, promise I'm not dead yet. Today's actually my first day off in 3 weeks because I've been on call, so life's just been pretty busy. All's good, though. I turned 28 this past week, so I treated myself and got Paper Mario, the Origami King, and Ghosts of Tsushima, since they were both half off. Needless to say, I'm going to turn into a potato this weekend and recharge. How about you guys? Anything you're playing right now? Got a toughie for you this week. A magic chef visits you and gives you the option of choosing any one utensil, fork, spoon, straw, etc., from his mystical assortment. These utensils all make whatever you're eating taste like your favorite food or drink, but can only be used with foods that make traditional sense. For example, you can't use your fork on soup, or you can't use your straw on a steak. Whichever utensils you choose, all foods that you can't use that utensil on taste like garbage. For example, if you choose a fork, all soups are going to taste awful. Which are you choosing and why? Hope school and life have been going well for you both. Much love, Kyle. Jeez, dude.
I thought about this. I did.
Dude, this is why I love Kyle, though, because he, like, you know...
Kyle fucking makes us use our brains. Come on, Kyle. It's supposed to be an easy podcast. All right. First of all, congratulations for having some time off, because we all need that.
Yeah.
And
congratulations on 28.
28 what? Oh, he's 28. He's 28. Oh, congrats, you old man.
Congrats on the 28th birthday. I'm glad you treated yourself. I have not played anything besides RuneScape.
Same here. Same here.
Yeah,
all right, let's get into this. So I read your email, Kyle, and I thought to myself, what are my favorite foods? What are the things that I like to eat the most? And I think I've come to the decision, as much as I like my ice cream, I think it's going to be things that involve a fork. I think that's kind of the meat and potatoes here, is what are we looking for? What utensil do we need? And I'm choosing fork because I'm thinking, I don't know, sushi, steak. I love a good meat, a good,
Sushi doesn't make traditional sense, though. You got to use chopsticks.
Yeah, I know. But you can use fork with sushi. It's one of my favorite. Okay, well then, what do I do? Like a freaking...
Only chopsticks, dude.
Only chopstick. Can I do... I can do chopstick steak. I can't cut the steak, though.
It's okay. You can just eat it.
I can't cut the steak, though, and that's...
Just rip it off.
Yeah. All right.
Man, I don't know, dude.
What are your favorite foods?
A spork.
A spork? No, you have to pick one, dude. Spoon, fork, or a straw if you're a smoothie guy.
Spork would work, right? What about a spork, but like in the handle, it's got like a straw.
The handle's a straw. Well, where would the other opening be?
At the bottom of the spork. It's genius, dude. That's genius. All right.
All right. Nobody patent that. All right.
That's gotta exist already, though.
Nobody patent. No, it doesn't exist. I can guarantee it. And we're gonna create it, and we're gonna invent it, and we're gonna slap the name OSRS Trihards on it.
It's gonna be called the Spoowork.
I don't get it, but okay.
Spork and spoon. Or no, wait. Fuck.
Spoon, fork, and straw, idiot.
Straw.
All right, we're trying to combine those three words.
Spark. Oh god, dude. All right. I have no idea what I'm even saying now, but
I'm picking. Yeah. I'm picking fork. I think most of my favorite foods, pasta. I like a good pasta, shrimp.
Dude, honestly, fork's probably the best option in general because there's so many different foods.
You can just grab it.
I kind of want to think out of the box, though, dude. Like.
Okay, I love tiramisu. I could eat tiramisu with a fork, although I typically eat desserts with a spoon. With my hot tea.
Yeah, I'll just say fork too. It's pretty versatile.
Yeah, straw. I mean, I love a good pasta. Smoothie. I love a good milkshake, but
not anymore. It's gonna taste like shit.
Yeah. No fork, tastes like shit.
All right, thank you, Kyle. I'm glad that you're alive. We both are. The whole community is. So, yeah, and thank you, sir.
Happy birthday, too, man.
Yes, enjoy your time off.
All right, next email is from Seers. He says, Dear TRIHARDs, really enjoying the podcast and all the effort you guys are both putting into it and the community. I wanted to thank you for killing my progress, my main, by inspiring me to start an Ironman account. However, I am messaging you on a sad day. My hardcore Ironman used to be hardcore. That's the username, has perished. As someone who only plays on mobile, I did not expect his life to be long, but AFKing Tybo and I cleanup for some snake hides for a medium clue step was not what I had in mind.
Oh no.
That's terrible, dude. With the Ring of Life, this guy got Ring of Life. With the Ring of Life and a decent amount of supplies, I was shocked to see that a tribesman was the killer. I don't think
he didn't get Ring of Life. Ooh.
Oh. What you're saying?
Had it on, but it didn't activate.
I don't think that would have been on my top 100 respective ways to die. Anyway, I think I'll carry on the account as I have been Loving the early game more than ever, and got spooned a beaver pet at 20k. It could look at disgusting. Don't even talk to me. 20k working experienced beaver pet. That's insane. When the average drop rate is 1 in 30 million experience. I think I'm going to pretend I still have status until my next death. We'll let you know when I trip over a sand crab and die. Keep up the good work, Seers. Yeah, I mean, honestly, from everything I've seen, the only Iron Men hardcores who survive and do PVM, like all the proper PVM that you would expect on a hardcore, are the top 0.1%. There's no other way for me to put it. You have to be pretty much, you're either using your main account to test certain content for like many hours before you're doing it on your hardcore, or
that's probably 90% of the hardcores too. That Boss KC have a main or somebody that they're practicing on.
Yeah, so. Like if you come up to me and say, "Hey, LT, I beat the Inferno on my 3rd attempt," like I've never died to Serb on my main account, then I would say, hey, you're a perfect candidate for a hardcore. But if you're like everyone else and you die doing stuff, then expect to die in this game. So
yeah, and the biggest thing with hardcore, don't AFK.
Don't AFK. I mean, don't,
unless you're literally in a safe zone, or like me, I'm mining Motherlode mine. There's no way I can die.
Exactly. And just have realistic expectations. But obviously, you don't seem too down about it, so kudos to you. Obviously, the tribesmen, we've been there. I mean, during Trailblazer, they've almost killed me a couple of times. There was a few.
Dude, they'll get you.
They will catch you.
They don't ever despawn, dude. They take forever.
That's exactly.
It's absolutely insane. I hate it.
And I think you can like almost hop worlds too. They're still there.
Yeah, they're still there. Yeah, I hate it. Like if once one goes, like if you get one tribesman, you move over to the other side. If you get a second one, you have to hop worlds. World's done, dude. And that's for like everybody who wants to do it on that world, because they'll attack anybody they see.
Yeah, any other poor soul who hops into your world's like, oh shit. But yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Seers. Appreciate it, sir. Good luck on the regular Iron Man as well. And I guess the unofficial Iron Man or hardcore.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's kind of where it's going.
Death number 2, yeah.
This is from Austin. He says, "Greetings, good evening. I hope this email finds you both well. Doing good. Started a new job with the post office and have been working a lot. But also been putting a fair amount of time in on my Iron Man, Nightmare Bud, and having a lot of fun, but I haven't been able to shake off this nagging thought that I should have made a hardcore, simply because I've never have, and it seems more intense. So I figured I'd jump ship now while I haven't put too much time into my Iron Man and create a hardcore Iron Man WildBillCote. Cody,
yeah.
Planning on, and hopefully this is the last time I type this, mainly playing on this new account. So if at some point I could join the clan, that would be excellent." Yes, sir. Has he joined yet?
I think so.
Okay.
Not sure. Yeah.
He says, "I can't say it enough how great your podcast is. I re-listen to all the episodes all the time. That's awesome to hear. It's light enough to put on as background noise if I'm doing something, and it's rich enough to enjoy with ears wide open." Great. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Austin.
I wish you both nothing but the greatest of successes and accomplishments, and I wish you both the strength and desire to succeed whenever you should face adversities of any size. Remember that it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. Wow. However much it pains me to prolong my next dose of tryhards, I fully understand how real life things come up. I greatly look forward to the next many, many more installments. Your friend, Austin. So he's talking about the little hiatus we had last week. So we appreciate it, Austin. WildBillCote. So thank you, sir.
Yeah, and just on that note, I think, Rob, because periodically, I love the idea of us hosting like a Drunk Raids event.
Yeah, I agree.
As much, I don't really do chambers in my account, but I love it. It's fun. There's so much memeing and, there's so much into it. A lot of smoking and joking. So I think if we ever do that, I think we just have to be real with ourselves and realize that we can't fit in a podcast recording and an event like that. So
yeah, to
not be as, because at first I was like kind of beating myself up for it that we let last. Yeah. But I think it's fun.
And it's, I mean, and everybody understands this, but we have a lot of things going on IRL that sometimes we aren't able to make it or have a freaking hurricane. It's hurricane season right now, or you know what I mean, things like that. Which, by the way, is that hurricane hitting you?
No, it's raining every day, so I don't even know if it's a hurricane or not every day.
Well, I think a hurricane's like cutting through North Florida.
All right, bring it on.
Pretty soon. But
bring it on.
I don't know. But yeah. So basically we have a lot of things going on. So they understand if we take a break, but obviously, guys, as you know, it's not common. And if we do so, it would probably be for a clan event, like LT said, like the raids or what other event we have planned. So, yep.
Yeah, and it's pretty much the only thing that we'll ever at everyone in the Discord. We try to keep the notifications pretty minimal as far as speaking of Discord, I set up a whole new system for the role assignments. I think I pinged a few people, but pretty much our Discord is a place where you can get as little or as much out of it as you want to. If you want every notification and be super involved, I know who you are. I know who responds to every message. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And then you have the other folks who just want sort of the major. So if you're new to Discord, like how I was a couple years ago, I had no idea what this thing was. You can set every kind of notification and pinging that you can possibly imagine. So tinker around with it. It's a lot more useful than you might imagine. And we will only at everyone for things that affect episodes, podcast episodes. If we're running chambers events, we're not going to add everyone because at this point we have 200 people in the Discord. So, and everyone's around the world. So,
yeah. All right, LT, let's rapid fire here just because the podcast is getting a little bit over time, but we have a lot of community stuff that's happened this past 2 weeks here. So, rapid fire here first, and we'll make this one a little bit longer because it's so big. But Intake's second child.
Yes.
Huge congratulations to you, sir.
And I gotta say, I don't even know if Intakes had a boy or a girl. I want to say a boy.
Regardless, new runecrafter coming into the world.
Oh yeah.
So
beautiful.
Glad to see it.
Good looking kid, man. Good looking kid. Kid number 2 is pretty awesome. But Intakes, Blake is very, very, very busy right now. So kudos to him. Shout out to our moderator.
Yep. We had our first ever TRIHARD Chambers of Xeric mass last week. I thought it went pretty well.
Yeah, I was happy with how it went. I was a little nervous that too many. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I was nervous that too many noobs would show up, but I think my post was very I don't know. I'm a fan of preparing you for what's to come. So obviously, if you're level 60, you shouldn't, unless you just want to smoke and joke with us in the voice chat, and plenty of people did. So
yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun. I was a little late because I was doing something. Can't remember. But I came in, I watched the first one they did, and that was pretty brutal. Second one I did with them, and it went very smooth. And we did a couple more afterwards. I got that Elder Maul, like we mentioned earlier. It went pretty smooth afterwards, so I'm very proud of it.
Yeah.
And obviously people learned a lot, so that's the biggest
That's the thing, is I heard people say oh, I didn't know, little things that you just don't know. I mean, Chambers of Xeric is the place where it holds the test of time. World records are still being set. It's just a great place. And to this day, I'm 700 KC. I still learn brand new things, right? It's an amazing content. If you could eventually learn to solo, hats off to you. It's such good content. And the best part is you can do it by yourself. You don't have to have a teammates to do it. You can just send it on your own.
What's the next one here? 164 clan members as of
pretty big, man. Pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot, dude. 164 clan members.
It's a lot.
I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah.
Huge.
If you guys want more info on the clan ranks and stuff like that, it's again in the Discord. We have a little infograph of what every clan rank means and all that stuff. It's pretty much based on your activity levels.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks to everyone who's joined.
Yep. Oh, we already mentioned this next one, but loot drops over 800k are broadcasted in the clan chat, and any level milestones.
Yeah, we don't really have any moderation over that. Jagex made the update. We gave it a thumbs up, and that's it. There might be more to come, but like at face value, there could be a lot more customization. Right now, all we can do is set it to like your level. So only certain ranks in the clan can have their stuff broadcast. Obviously, we're not going to limit that stuff. So anyone who receives a drop over 800k is broadcasted. Pets, it's skill milestones, 1650 total, or level 80 cooking, for example. Things like that.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Darbs.
Okay, so Darbs basically started the week of pet obtaining. That sounds so dumb. Okay, I don't know about last week because I have a lizard brain. I don't remember shit. But as of this week, the 28th of June, 2021, Darbs got a fucking 1kc Fire Cape Jad pet. Think about that for a second. He got the fucking Jad pet on his first Fire Cape attempt, completion, however you want to put it. So that's crazy. It was also off task, which makes it even more rare. All right, I'm going to roll right into it. He got the Jad pet. Later that morning, I got the Corporal Beast pet, 1 in 5,000. So that's fucking crazy. That's a 1 in
super crazy.
It's insanely crazy.
To add on to this as well, I got the Golem pet
at 70 mining.
I also got the Scotizo pet at 4kc, both on the hardcore. At 4kc. We had a bunch of other pets as well.
Jamesh
got a Golem.
Jamesh, one of our Tutorial Island email guys, he got his 5th Kraken pet at 4,300 kc. The Kraken pet is a 1 in 3,000. So
that's insane.
He got his 5th one. And, you know, on the flip side, we have people in the clan who have 0 Kraken pets at 3,000 kc. So just kind of goes to show. Chet got a 1 kc Fazani's Nightmare Inquisitor's Plate Skirt in addition to the Parasitic Egg Metamorph pet transmog. So that's like at least a 1 in a 20,000 drop right there on a 1 kc. So congrats to that. Bup got, he has a funny story. He ran out of scales on like wave 50 something on his I guess his 3rd ever or 2nd Fire Cape attempt. So poor guy, literally doing Jad on wave 50, runs out of scales in his blowpipe. So we're like, hey, no, do not log out, do not quit. Take the darts out of your blowpipe, literally chuck the darts at the monsters. So he does so. He gets the Jad, he dies to Jad. Obviously, slow fight, so don't blame him there. However, on his very next attempt, he gets it. So congrats to that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And who else we got? Hoobloob. Shout out to him. Huge gamer. Have learned so much from talking to him on the voice chat. He got very lucky at Fazani's Nightmare. Also very unlucky. He already has 2 Inquisitor's plate bodies from the regular Nightmare, I think, doing solos. He picked up 2 more Inquisitor plate bodies, each valued at 150 million. Both
with like within 10 kc, right?
Let's just say, for example, on his 4th Fazani's KC, Inquisitor's plate body. 14th KC, Inquisitor's plate body. And he also got a Parasitic Egg. So, yeah, crazy to think about how RNG is just so wild. Yeah. I think the drop rate of seeing anything from Fazani's Nightmare is a 1 in 120.
Okay.
A 1 in 120 to get something, a staff, a Inquisitor's piece, and the orbs are much more rare.
Right.
So
nice.
Yeah.
All right. What's next here? We do have King of the Skill coming soon. That's gonna be Monday.
Yeah, this coming Monday. So pretty much when this episode drops, the 5th of July through the 11th of July, Agility was chosen. So pretty much, Hoobaloob, who's a mega gamer. He won the farming for the month of June. I think he gained like 5.9 million farming experience, and a very close second place was like 5.7 million farming from Young Skippy. So shout out to you guys. They literally fought to the very end. It literally came down to like the final farm run that they had pre-planted before, a couple hours before. Right. And that's how Hoobloop got the win. So he got the win, he got the bond, and he chose the month of July to be agility. So 5 to 11 agility. Get it going, guys. We're going to track you. If you want to know more info, Discord, join it. Yep. Put your name in the Wise Old Man clan system, and we'll track it that way.
LT, what have you been up to this week on your account specifically? Any progress, accomplishments?
All right, rapid fire. 525 Corp KC. I got the Corp pet. It's a 1 in 5,000. It's fucking amazing. It takes 1,000 hours to get the Corp pet. No, seriously. I mean, it's like it takes 1,000 hours on average to get the Corp pet. It's an S tier pet. Don't even bother disagreeing with me. It's an amazing pet.
Yep.
I still can't believe I'm literally looking at it right now on the screen. Cannot imagine the luck. It's pretty much best case scenario. This means that now I can calmly hunt a sigil. There are so many benefits to killing the same boss over and over again that, yeah, if you're bored and you're broke and you don't know what to do, just pick a boss and kill it for weeks and months and years. You'll be rich. And it'll be awesome. That's literally how this game goes. Consistency is key. So even Corp, which is shitty to solo, it takes 12 minutes a kill. You do it enough, you'll make a lot of money. So the fact that I got the pet before any of the sigils is just a great box to check off. So huge. 366 top KC, which is pretty good. Been hitting that pretty hard. I've been doing Fazani's Nightmare, like I said, sweating my ass off, having so much fun doing that for the past couple of days. 56 KC there. Really, really proud of myself. Like, I literally saw the journey of me. I spent 2 million GP getting a single kill. I mean, I was a shitter, basically. I didn't know. I was dying over and over and over again, just running back, spending so many hours doing the same thing over and over again. And then things clicked, and then I got better. So nice. It just goes to show, put your time and energy into something, don't give up, and you will be better at it. And this goes for IRL stuff too.
Yeah.
The other major thing I got was I actually picked up my 5th unique from Tob, and that was Justy Legs. So I am now the proud owner of full Justiciar, which I'm super happy about.
Very, very nice.
Like, that night I went to Rune Dragons, and
you got to do it once you get full Just.
You have to. Thing. Dude, yeah. It's disgusting. I'm getting 10 to 11 kill trips, and like I just said, if you kill the same thing over and over and over again, especially something as juicy as Rune Dragons, it's like pretty much the way I plan my skilling on my account, it's all revolved around PVM. So the amount of benefits that I'm gaining from camping Rune Dragons the list just goes on and on and on. So if you can create a Rune Dragon all for yourself, holy crap, you're gonna love it. And people do. Normies literally make another RuneScape account just to get Dragon Slayer 2 done so they can camp Rune Dragons. Other than that, I'm very, very bad at mining because I've kind of slowed down on like how much I'm AFKing on the account because I've gotten more comfy with my studying schedule and how much I have to do to get the A that I want in my class, truth be told.
Nice.
So I have been stuck on 98 mining for like the past 2 weeks. I'm at 98 like and a half pretty much, but I will get 99. And that leads me to my next point. On a whim, yesterday, I decided to do Zolcano. And sure enough, I go to Zolcano. I'm like the highest mining level there. It's a bunch of gold farmers. And I get the MVP, and I get the Crystal Tool Seed, which is an item that I've been like fantasizing about for like a year now. pretty much all the like hardcore end game irons that I've seen. They have all the crystal stuff, crystal pickaxe, hatchet, the harpoon, and I've been like a little bit jealous of that. I knew that my time would come, but I could not have fathomed getting it in a perfect time when I need to do Volcano in order for me to corrupt the new bow to get the 2,000 shards from there. So it's a win-win. Like right now, I'm literally mining amethyst with the new crystal bow, and it's just such a beautiful thing because it's
crystal
better.
Pickaxe.
Crystal pickaxe. Sorry.
Do you have the Elven Signet?
I do have the Elven Signet, which I combined with the mining ring. So
Nice.
it's a 2-in-1.
Nice. Cool. Anything else?
That's it, dude. Very happy. 2 thumbs up with my account progress, and cannot wait for more drops to come.
Nice.
What you got?
I already talked about the Golem Pet. I talked about the Squitiza Pet as well. So those are taken care of. I 72 mining now. Not too much on the account. I did get 75 crafting, so I got a glory now on the hardcore. And I did some more quests, so I'm at 254 quest points now. So we pretty much just have like Dragon Slayer 2, Monkey Madness 2, Song of the Elves, like the hard quests, and then I have some like annoying quests like Forgettable Tale and stuff. But yeah, that's it for me.
Well, the crafting is huge, dude. I remember when I made my first glory. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Making your the thing is, this is your second, third, fourth. Who knows how many times you've done this before?
Right.
But does it feel any less impressive each time you do it?
It's a little less impressive this time, but it was so needed because now I have a level 30 teleport. I'm gonna do Monkey Madness 2, and then I might start some Wildy Slayer on the hardcore, and I have a whole method, which I'm not going to disclose, but I have a whole method that I think it's going to work out really well. So
okay, respect. All right, very nice.
Might do that after Monkey Madness 2 and try to get full Dagon High. I think that would be sick.
Disgusting. So, there's only a few Iron Men who have like any Dagon High pieces, let alone the whole Dagon High set. That's pretty awesome.
Let alone hardcores.
Yeah, on hardcore. Yeah. Right. Huge.
Yeah. I've been watching Eliop. I don't know, Eliop. His videos on YouTube, guys. You should check him out. He has really good intros, and just the quality of his videos are really good. He streams on Twitch, so you might have seen him before. He's kind of like subpar on Twitch, but his YouTube is a lot better, in my opinion.
I agree. So when Rob literally mentioned this guy's name before we started recording, I've heard his name on Twitch highlights. Was skeptical. He linked me two or three videos. Really good stuff.
Yeah,
truly good stuff.
I've been watching all of his videos, so
yeah, check him out. ELIOP14, right?
Yeah,
Eliop 14. Check him out on YouTube if you want. He's a PKer who does fun, interesting stuff. He's just good content.
Fun, yeah, it's really good content. Fun videos, and yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here, but before we go, guys, our new clan account, OSRS Trihards clan at gmail.com. The password to that account is OSRS Trihards.
I swear, I better log in 2 days, and the tutorial island better be done. Okay, you guys got to be on this shit.
You know what I think we need to do?
What?
I think we need to create a bank pen because other people will.
Oh.
All right, the bank pen, guys, is going to be. I don't know what do we set it as.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can you do that?
Okay, if you can't, all right. If you can't, okay, all right. So preliminarily,
what about 1122? All right.
Okay. 1122.
All right, bank pen is
1122. All right, you guys remember that? Yeah.
That means I have to do Tutorial Island and actually get a bank pen.
No, we have to have somebody else do Tutorial Island for us.
All right, don't. Yeah, all right. Set the bank pen to 1122, guys. All right.
Oh my god.
Right, guys.
But yeah, do whatever you want on this account. It's train whatever.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Wait,
and we're gonna see him. We're gonna see him like in the clan and be like, "Who are you?"
Wait, we gotta put isn't our responsibility to put a bond on it?
Yeah, we'll put a bond on it.
Okay.
I'll finish Tutorial Island, set a bank pen, and put a bond on it.
Okay.
All right, guys. If you're looking for a community to be part of, consider becoming a guest in our clan, OSRS Trihards, and then you can actually join the clan afterwards fully. If you want to chill and voice chat while you boss, skill, or bank stand, the Discord server is the place to be, guys. Join us on Discord. Send us an email also with any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints at osrstrihards@gmail.com, and you may be featured on the next podcast. Also follow us on Twitter. We're our podcast name.
And these episodes can be found on YouTube. Thank you very much for those who've left a review or followed us on our preferred platform. Shout out to OSRS Beats, and a big thank you to our generous Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee supporters. Thanks, guys. See you later.
Bye.